And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. And today we've got a special treat for you. So, because of all the chaos, the Christmas holidays, everybody's all out of town. We've had car problems, and I truly hope you get that car problem taken care of here soon. One of my co-hosts was unable to make it tonight, and we've had some absolute chaos to try and get this thing running. But we have a sneak preview for all those that might be participating in those Code Geas sneak pre-release competitions. And we're going to be able to do some really cool stuff. We got a 3-box opening. So we're going to show you guys how to make some decks out of 3 boxes and then show you how inexpensive it is to actually just pick up the pieces afterwards. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's what we're going to kick off and start with. Secondarily, we're going to go through some pre-release openings. So we're going to show you how to build a deck the standard way and then how to do it the way that we want to do it. And maybe if we have some time, we'll get some extra games and play for you guys, if you guys want to see that.
Wait, I thought you just had to play with whatever you got from...
Yeah, that's the way that they do it. But we're going to show them the better way.
You don't really build a deck. You just hope you get good pulls in your packs.
Yeah, right.
So Geas might be better for it, though, because a lot of the rates just go based off the tag that they have, not the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Some just say Order of Black Knights. Some just say 4 Holy Swords. You got a card of another color, you can rate on it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean...
That kind of made sense a lot with, like, the JJK, right? So he's had Panda in all the colors. So if you got the Panda raid rare, it was really good because you could rate on top of the color on the color. And it looks like there is some similarity in the Code Geas. We're going to talk to you guys about what seems to be the most difficult sets and which ones to build. We've already built several of the decks, thankfully, because we have some great communities out here. ZK Knight, the guy that's going to be helping me do the Gundam stuff, is already built several of the decks and shown us a lot of the ropes. And he's even done some research. So we'll tell you guys what is good in this meta right now, at least as far as Code Geas is concerned. As far as what it is across all meta, it's too hard to say. One of the things that you might not know as a member joining into Union Arena, we're getting releases, but in an odd order to what was released in Japan. So we're not going to see the same mechanics and breakdowns of their tournaments. There are going to be sets and stuff in their tournaments that kind of like superseded ours. We might not even get all the sets that come from there because if the anime isn't popular enough in the US, there's a good chance we're not going to see it. So they're going to try and focus what looks like a lot of this on what's popular in America. Code Geass, honestly, true to my heart, I used to love anime growing up as a kid, but I was like the Dragon Ball Z, maybe Sailor Moon as a young kid. And it was like just the hype stuff, the small stuff. I went into that and, never told anybody because it wasn't cool back in my day to be an anime nerd. Now, I kind of jealous of you guys. But Code Geass was the actual anime that pulled me in to say, I guess this is the medium I want now. Because not only did it have the really cool stuff for kids, but it had something that really just raised the level of writing. Great writing in Code Geass. You had some amazing, obviously the fan stuff was really great, obviously too. Can't deny that, obviously. But
I will now pleasure myself with this fish.
Yes. But I do have to say, when it came to the mind manipulation, the world building, everything that went with this was something that I think pulled a lot of us early 2000 kids into saying, holy crap, anime can do this. This is better than what I'm getting on actual television. And I think today it has been the case where a lot of the new anime coming out here is just so much better than what we get for entertainment. And I'm so in for it because I feel like anime gives you an opportunity to sell fantastical worlds better than you can possibly afford to do in real life. And it just allows you to have the creativity to do some amazing things with world building. Code Geass nailed it. And they have their own second season out there. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, but I do highly recommend you check out Code Geass here. I will give you, do you want to do a synopsis, sir?
No, so for this one, this box really only covers season 1.
Really?
This doesn't even, it doesn't have a lot from season 2 in it. So like,
I think it's talking about the sequel series, but yeah.
The sequel series gets a box later, but I think we get a volume 2 for this.
Oh, true boy. Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't see Rolo in this set at all or anything like that.
We don't have any of the updated season 2 mix.
So, thank you. That was good input. I do want to remind you guys, we do have packs to give away. We will be, not the community box, but 2 of these just for this special occasion. I'll be giving away 2 of these packs, not these ones, because these are for an actual pre-release kit. But I'll be giving 2 packs away if you guys want to hit the exclamation point join in the chat like we always do. You guys can get yourself in the live and get ready for getting some really cool free packs. And we're going to have, it's just going to be a little different than our normal construction because Christmas is being Christmas. And so this is our ability to get the content together and get the people together that we have I'm truly grateful for. And I hope you guys enjoy this content. And if you're trying to go out to your pre-release, check it out, guys. You might learn something.
Christ demands blood sacrifices for his birthday.
Let's get to the table. Alrighty, guys. So this is our 3-box opening. Do you want to explain that? Or do you want me to?
Me? I can explain it. We open 3. We have 3 people, each open 1 box. Then we each take a color from that, and we give the other colors to the people who choose the other colors, and then we build decks out of what we have.
Yep. So essentially, the best part about this is the easiest way to make a deck. Get all the finals, the specials, and the color triggers that you guys need to get to make a deck. Because when you're making decks in Union Arena, the first thing you want to set out is where are my final triggers, where are my special triggers, and which one I'm going to use. Because sometimes the archetype that you're using has a different special card, which you need 4 of those. And then you need 4 of the colors, which happens to be in your color or archetype. Most of the time, the colors are the rares, the super rares. Most of the time. Sometimes they're the commons, non-commons. But the only way to ensure that you're getting 4, 4, and 4 to actually build your first deck is really to buy 3 boxes. Like, it's just the best ratio in numbers. We're going to show you guys what it takes to get the missing pieces and how inexpensive it is when you have a store like Lifelink Games that has singles and stuff available for you.
Now there is one deck that's super expensive, and that's one of the purple decks, the Lelouch Callan deck. That deck takes about 20 SRs to complete the thing.
Yeah.
So if you want a cheap purple deck, 4 Holy Swords, that's commons, uncommons, rares. You can do that one easy.
Oh, sure. But if you want to go for the actual, like, you were saying competitive before, right? Which one was the most competitive?
Competitive is the Lelouch and Callan one.
Okay.
The one with
And
the 20 SRs.
Which kind of makes sense, of
Yeah,
course.
of course they have the good cards at higher rarity. I mean, that just makes sense.
So
Absolutely.
in the English format, we kind of got screwed a little bit because they didn't have the starter deck that they got in Japan.
Mhm.
So everything from the starter deck got tossed into this booster box too. So there's a little bit more in this box than the other sets.
Oh, I was wondering because it seemed like this had a lot more cards to it than what I was normally. I was talking to Chris. I was like, I got to look at the stuff. We opened it live last Thursday, and I was like, there seems like there's more to
The
this.
rates are a little bit off
Mhm.
compared to the
Yes.
other boxes.
I noticed that too. Yeah, it's a little bit harder. There is what's the big chase that we're chasing after?
The biggest thing is
Yeah.
that serialized Lelouch. So
Yeah.
the one with the number, with the actual serialized number, or just the regular version,
Mm-hmm.
or any of the 2-cost cards. But all the SR2 stars are just all the waifus from Geas.
Of course, yeah. Everyone's gonna be chasing after that. That's where the big money comes at. Like I recognize it because there's some that I'm chasing, especially when Demon Slayer comes out. I am just guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my money. I think
You know
I'm
the
gonna
next
check
door
my money.
tournament this month has the winner of Rengoku card.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Yes, worst Kamina.
good input. I like that. So, but you also said that there was in the meta in Japan, the green deck, the one that's it's really the only green deck, right? You can build in here.
So you can do a Cornelia, but I haven't seen a good build for that.
Okay.
It's mainly Suzaku and Euphemia.
Yeah.
And it's just about busting out the high cost land slots. That every raid land slot in this thing, whether it be the 6 or 8, has double damage.
No, jeez, and that has been absolutely devastating. We saw that in JJK, where there was a lot of double damage, and that was actually taking over the JJK format. There wasn't a lot access to in the Hunter x Hunter and the Bleach before, so we didn't really know how impactful that was. We were like, impact. That's what you need, because that's what wins games.
And the bigger land slots can sideline a card too.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so extra removal on the land slots too. That's gonna be huge. Now that one's gonna be costly, right? Because that one has the 8 cost, right?
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
gotta
but-
play a lot of energy.
We also have cards that I looked over the set. It looks like we have stuff that like has 3-pip generation
Yeah,
now.
there's one card that has it. It's an SR. It's Euphemia. She's got 3 energy, but she costs 2 AP to play, and she's a 4 cost.
Yeah.
I mean,
There
I
is
thought
the
there was
one
also
uncommon.
the stage that
Yes.
like,
That'll give
tapped
you
itself.
+2, yeah.
Yeah, but just that turn when you discard it.
You can search. You have to give up a card though, so I don't run it in mine.
Fair enough.
But there's a search card that can search for characters and that stage.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it makes it a little more consistent. And we were talking about that one that does a 3-pip. It actually has step, right?
Yeah.
So the boogie woogie strategy to try and annihilate this energy line from them, not going to be the easiest if you stick just with the step one.
If you play, there's a 1-cost Euphemia in there, and what she can do is if she's on the front line, she can make all abilities target her.
Oh, that one's so gross. Yeah, it is an uncommon or a common. I know it's a 1 cost.
No, it's common.
Common. Just when we see it, guys, we're going to show it to you. It is by far one of the most busted cards I've seen right now because there's nothing better to have in the front line when getting those attacks in and then hit that unfortunate life trigger. And then it just says, okay, I'm gonna take care of your best thing, and you're like, nope, nope,
Not
nope.
anymore.
You can just take care of this.
There's
one.
an incentive for her dying too.
Yeah.
If you attack with her, hit a life, and you have a Suzaku in the back.
Yeah.
Certain Suzakus can move to the front line when she dies.
Oh wow.
Ah, the flavor, the flavor.
So you kill your
yeah.
waifu and you get a card in the front line.
That's so good. So I can understand why Green was putting up numbers, and you said, of course, the SR one was, and that was because in Japan they had the starter deck and that, so that was kind of
Some of those SRs came from the deck.
which seems to be a constant trend what we're seeing with this. So if you guys remember in Purple Bleach, right, we had the starter deck for Purple. That Renji Rush became the top popular deck. Then in in Hunter x Hunter, it was the green deck. And the green was the energy deck, and it had enough of cards. And I think really what it's saying is that the more cards allocated to something, the more variety you can have with it, that's going to be the king deck. And that just allows for the variance. What do you guys think?
I mean, having more options does seem like they're trying to push a color probably more than the others. So
Yeah.
Then you got the meme deck, the red pizza deck.
Yeah. Well, we've seen the specified slot in blue put up some good numbers. Like we've seen it like just surprise people because it is a lean deck, doesn't have a lot of power to it, but when it goes off, there's not a lot you're gonna do to it. We've seen Stern Rider in the Bleach actually put in some really good numbers with that Asnot. And if you're not prepared for those decks, you can surprise the tournament with them.
The pizza one and this one works like soup in his fingers and everything else in specified slots. So however many pizza related cards you have in your grade,
Yeah.
she gets an extra ability.
Nice.
So the first one is if you have enough, she comes in active instead of rested. She's
Okay.
not a raid.
that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
So second one is double damage and an impact, and so it gets worse the more
Mhm.
pizza cards you have in the sideline.
Jeez. Yeah, I can definitely see that one going off. It reminds me of the specified slot deck, and I think that could be a good deck given the right format. We're gonna find out. I don't know what deck I'm gonna be running for the rare battle for this one yet. I'm gonna sponsor you. Do you know which one you're gonna play?
Not necessarily. I probably gravitate towards green.
Makes sense. And that's your main in Bleach, right?
Yeah.
And what's your main right
Oh,
now?
it's pizza.
Pizza is your main across all
Pizza will
formats?
be the main
Oh,
from now on.
I love it. I love it. All right. Mine right now, going in friends in green for Hunter x Hunter and Boogie Woogie.
The main reason I like pizza is because all the events are free.
Yeah.
You no matter what you play, they always restand an AP, so you're getting it for free no matter what.
Nice. And it's a pump attack and stuff like that, so it makes their even lesser attack characters kick in, so that it makes it harder for those 4,000 BP characters to
There's a
block.
lot of cards in this set too, especially in purple. They say this card can't be blocked by a certain power or more. So
Yeah.
in purple, you're gonna see like 2,000 power or more can't be blocked.
Yeah.
Or 3,500 power or more can't block this. So
Yes, fun and balanced cards.
Well, I know you're going to see some kind of power creep and some kind of like changing of the effects. And this is a relatively new game, guys. It's only been out for what, 4 months, right?
Yeah, and they've released a set every month.
they're
And
trying to catch
thankfully, they're pretty actually affordable. And I agree with you. I mean, it's a lot, but thankfully, we've been able to build the decks usually the first week that they come out. We've been able to build every single one of them. I guess the only problem I have is there's just not enough time to get more and more gameplay because it's hard to build a format that says, hey, this is resolved when it changes every time a new set drops. And one of those weekends is completely dedicated to the new set.
Yeah, I mean, once we eventually get caught up, like, with the pace of the release schedule of Japan, I think we'll be fine.
So, before we get started here, the colors that you're picking, which color?
I'm gonna take red.
Red, okay, and I'm gonna just assume green just
Sure.
because that's what you go. So I'm gonna be stuck with the purple, which means I'm gonna be chasing after all of those SRs.
I mean, there's the Four Holy Swords deck.
That's true, that's true. That one's actually pretty easy, and we might build that one just to show you guys how easy it is to build that deck.
I mean, that's probably going to be, if you're playing from sealed, that's probably going to be the better
Four
option.
Holy Swords barely uses any SRs, but the good thing about them is they get powered up for each other Four Holy Swords member on the field.
Yeah, I read over the cards briefly, because Code Geass is a good anime. I mean, who doesn't
Oh.
like Death Note with Max?
Right? I think that they did just such a fantastic job of like building the world of those that don't know. Britannia has taken over Japan, and it is now like this world of like Great Britain, who's taken over and oppressed the Japanese, and they have their caste system and their royalty and blood. And you have a member who sees the atrocities that are being coming to his own people, and he says, "I'm going to overthrow that government in the most genius way possible." Like, it is absolutely outstanding. It has mechs. I mean, who doesn't like waifus and mechs, right? Like,
Yeah.
It also helps he gets a magic eye that can make people do whatever he wants.
that's true. Yes, that is
Only
a
one
plus
command,
Only one time.
for one person.
and he has to make eye contact with them.
Yep. So there are limitations to it, and he only gets the one.
And bad
After
things
that-
happen if he uses it too much.
Yeah,
Right.
eventually he loses control.
Yes.
We touched on that a bit briefly.
Yeah. Try not to give too many spoilers, but I definitely enjoy the way that this builds up. Lelouch, obviously the main character, CC, his number one right hand woman, if you will, and that's really what this is kind of like bases itself around. We also have the Britannia troops. We also have the CC Pizza, which is really just an arc of the show, and then you have
Because there was a Pizza Hut
yeah.
sponsorship for the show, and the animator said it would be really funny if, hey, I know we were only supposed to put the Pizza Hut logo a few times, but what if we just kept putting the
I
Pizza
thought
Hut
it was
logo?
funny. They made a whole deck based around one episode of the show.
Right.
I know it was a recurring visual gag that they
Oh, yeah.
constantly like Pizza Hut stuff. Of course, we didn't get the Pizza Hut brand deal for the card game, so it's just pizza.
Where's
Yes.
the Pizza Hut action point?
Right. It's coming, guys.
Yeah,
Pizza Hut's gonna be like, oh, you remember that deal we had? Go ahead.
I mean, we got like 7-Eleven gives promos away for One Piece, so who knows? Maybe Pizza Hut will start doing promos, or out in Japan at least.
Yeah, that's on you, Pizza Hut. Make that thing happen. All right, we're gonna do one pack at a time.
All right.
We're gonna sort out in front of us all the colors because each one's going away. Now, the one thing staying with you, any alternate arts.
Yeah.
Alternate arts stay with you. The action points also stay with you, including the foils. That way, if you're a person who bought one box, you can keep your value that you got in your box. But the rest of us are helping each other build the decks with everything else. So, there's definite fairness across the board. All of us trying to chase it. One of us gets that signature, that little serialized number. Bam, I don't lose it just because I didn't pick that color. Which I think is purple, right? This one?
It is
this one
purple.
Yeah. And we're just gonna stack them up in colors. This way it makes it easier to hand over our stacks, and that person can then organize those and figure out how they're gonna build their deck from there. And I'm gonna see, is this still in camera here?
Am I on camera?
I believe
I
I'm
think
good.
I put yours. Yours looks good. I think I'll just put mine. Let's see where I can afford to fit down a little bit. So I like to keep the super rares out because it's usually how I stack my deck. Don't get too far ahead. Are you 2 backs in?
Yeah,
the
that's-
second one.
All right, I haven't got to my second one yet.
Yeah, I'm just opening it, preparing.
Yeah, don't get too far ahead, and we're gonna stop every single time we get a massive hit. Alt arts, good super rares. I don't think I have a super rare yet. No,
I
just double
know.
rare.
I know I didn't. Because super rares look pretty nice in this.
Oh, dude, the artwork that they did with these is just insane. I love the care. Like, you have to see these things up
Oh,
close.
speaking of which,
Yo, CC.
Hey, there you go. That's
Me
one
too.
super rare.
All right, so that's just beautiful. Look at the etching in the back there, the symbology there. Not a still from the anime, guys. That is a regular art.
yeah, there's the only part that's not a still.
Yeah, most of these things taken right from the show. This is when they were first starting off, and they wanted to showcase. Oh, I got the first alt art.
Gurren.
Mark 2.
And that's one you need for the big
The big
deck in
blue.
purple.
Oh man, that is gorgeous. You guys see this?
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, second coolest mech with the name Gurren. If you can't tell, I'm a huge fan of Gurren Lagann.
Oh, I can't wait until it comes out. It's gonna be
I really
fantastic.
hope we get a Gurren Lagann set.
Wait, do you have Gurren?
That's the. Oh, I thought that was the big one. No, that's the smaller one.
Oh,
The
okay.
smaller because the bigger Gurren has a picture of Gurren and Callan on it
Oh, okay.
because there's
And
two
this is-
versions.
This is just a 1-star. You get 1-star, 2-star, 3 stars of serialized,
Yeah.
and the non-serialized.
Good thing is you've got two versions of Gurren as a raid. So
Jeez, so good. All right, that's a huge win for me. And
Yeah.
the color I'm picking.
I kind of like how they did kind of flavor this, where the mechs are the raids. So like it's the pilot getting in the mech. I think that's one of the more interesting ways they handled theming throughout this.
and the good thing is a lot of the mechs they don't have to be on a certain pilot. Like sometimes they'll just say Order of the Black Knights. You can put it on any Black Knight.
I know there's one in red that's a stage
Yes.
that you raid on, which is
Gawain.
sick.
Gawain's
You're getting
another
all-
one going in that purple deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting all the cards for purple that you need.
Oh, that's so good. This thing looks so just absolutely outstanding. The way they put that together. Man, I love the artwork for this.
I think that's an alt art.
Ooh, that is in one of the Geas.
Euphemia.
1 star, 2 star.
1 star
One star.
uncommon, it looks like.
That's the uncommon?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's the
this-
one that
That doesn't die.
Yes.
I've got one in my deck.
That's huge and green. Congrats, man.
Yeah.
This is a staple. I think this should be in every green deck. If you could cross IP, I would have this in every single one of my decks.
I think, yeah, absolutely.
Just to protect everything.
I really wish you could cross IP. That would, I think, make this game a lot more interesting.
I think once they get enough sets out, they will. I think eventually they're when they have enough that they'll do that. They'll allow it for crossplay. But the problem is just too new. So they're trying to introduce a lot of new mechanics. Like we didn't have a whole lot of like revival stuff until JJK. We didn't have a whole lot of bounce effects until JJK too. A lot of bounce effects.
Oh, is this the super? This is the
Ooh.
big one, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the big Gurren.
Dude, you guys are helping me out so much. I appreciate you. I'm just gonna have a broken wallet afterwards when I go to.
Okay, I already bought the ones Chris pulled because I needed them.
Well, now I'm gonna tell Chris, pull more boxes out. Come on, I need some more. Varus chess game. Really good
Oh,
chess.
there's one of the altars for mine. If there's two.
Oh
Sick.
my gosh. Is it 1 star, 2? One?
Oh,
Is it 1 star? It's 1 star. Still, so good.
Now that one you won't really. Is that the one that you run in the purple?
looks like it's 2 drops.
So this one you won't really run in the purple version.
Okay.
Or that, but there's another one in there. If you pull it, it's an SR Lelouch. He can't be blocked by 3,500 or more power.
More?
Yeah, or more. So
That's
your 5K is useless.
yeah. Guaranteed getting through the late game. That's
Ooh,
that's good.
that's the big Lancelot.
Dude, this card, honestly, just look at it.
So
it's
it's
just a regular super rare.
double damage, but it sidelines too. So
Yeah,
it's,
and it gets the double damage even if you don't raid with it.
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And it has impact if you raid with it as well.
8 cost, you're getting a lot for the 8 energy.
Yeah, I think that's the most expensive unit in the game in terms of resources.
Absolutely.
It's the only 8 cost thing in this set, I think.
Double rare pack over here.
Right, first AP pack from me.
Alright. I think we're going with the slower rare. I'm pretty sure you're dominating us with these packs here.
I mean, he only has 1 left on one side. I'm
I'm open up across the board,
Okay.
so it's hard to get the numbers right.
so
Checkmate.
oh, perfect. To match the alt art I pulled.
Nice.
Is it on camera?
That is so
I
good.
think mine are good.
Action point just barely. Just barely.
Yeah, they can see my stuff.
Yeah. Plenty of space here, but it's alright. I can spend more time closer with my friends. Hey, got another
Oh,
one.
there's the 3 drop.
Yeah.
Or there's the 3 pip one. That,
Yes. The with step. This one's so good. So good. And they made it super rare,
We don't play this, man.
huh? I understand why. Clovia, School Festival, Gekka, Sutherland, Lelouch, Dry Kai, Suzaki, Kyoso Todo. Alright. Again, it's good pieces here. We all got our first alt art. Now, the way the rarities work in this box, you get 1 or 2 in the
there's the
serialized.
second.
Woohoo, boy!
It's the Suzaku raid for red.
Nice.
Do you play this in
1
pizza?
star or 2 star?
No, that goes in the other. You can use it, but I never do. I use Lelouch, Shirley, and the CCs
Oh, okay.
for pizza.
Bro, hitting hot today.
Oh, that's
Like,
probably everything from my box.
now, serialized don't count towards the overall count. So
Yeah.
we found out that when we opened up one
Or
of our
foil
first
action
stars.
points. I had that 3-hit box with the
Oh,
foil
that's
at
right.
9.
Yep.
So unless I get very lucky,
That should be it. For I mean, the SRs in here. Nope.
there's the base art of that same Suzaku.
All right, I like that. Got my first AP pack. Have you pulled AP pack yet?
I did. I got one on them. So there's one AP still in there.
All right.
2 if there's a foil.
True.
Colin. One of the things that's going to take me the longest is trying to organize all this. Non-foil Lelouch. Action points. And we're coming down the line. Six packs each. Everyone else on there is like, this table looks like chaos. Yeah, that's what it's like when you're trying to build three decks. 3 box openings at all
Oh,
the
hey,
same
there's
time.
another big one.
Yo.
And here's a raised
Yes.
Lelouch.
Okay, so I'm getting very, very close. I'm probably gonna have the most expensive deck to finish off.
Unless you go 4 Holy Swords, which
And we'll build it just to show you guys what it looks like. But I think I'm gonna go with the purple one. I'm gonna go to collect that and get it going. Mark II. This is just a regular rare. Nice.
I think that's when you build the alt of.
Yeah. Nice.
There's another action point.
Okay. Nope, haven't got my second one yet.
Yeah, I've only seen one action point. Also,
Yeah, maintenance, Kalen. Once we figure out what we're missing for supers, I'm probably gonna bolt out real quick to find out what I need to pull together. Ooh, this is the unfortunate cheaper
Wait.
one. It's not. We saw this on Thursday when we opened it. I was like,
Has his
that must
name on
be.
it.
But you want that in there.
Oh, that's good.
it's a good card. It's not the nice one though.
Yeah, but surprisingly, the one with the name is cheaper than the one without the name, which cracks me up because they went the extra mile to put his name on here, so everyone knows.
Okay, there's a 6-cost Lancelot and the rare Gurren. Again,
AP.
for the Gurren with sunglasses that is half
Oh,
of
there's one of the SRP zombies to me.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
And nice one.
second AP pack.
Then I gotta run outside for 1 second.
Oh, that's fine. And non-foiled, we got the same one you got. So I think, we traded, you got the same action points. And Morris. See what you got. Is it just one hit box?
Oh, this was one hitbox.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 hit box here, 1 hit box here.
I'm gonna run outside.
I still got 3 more packs to see if it's gonna be 2.
This one could be a 3.
Be right back.
We'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much. Alright, so Nagasi, Jeremiah, Millie, Astrid. Sorry about raising my tone, guys. I just want to make sure all you can do is hear me, not the background. Vivi, Shirley, Power. Ooh, my alt art! It is a
Suzaku.
1-star Suzaku.
Oh, is that another super rare?
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
nice. I think that's one of the ones you need for your deck. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty
Probably.
big staple here. Great. You know what also really good about these things? Sometimes you can just trade people and be like, hey, I'm gonna trade you.
Suzaku for a Suzaku.
Yeah. No, I mean I don't.
Oh, there's a Colin that you probably need.
Oh, absolutely. Colin's a good hit. 2 hit box over here. So I mean, nice things when you're opening these boxes with your friends. It's like, hey, I just want to trade because you need this for your green deck, right? And then,
Possibly.
yeah.
Again, I don't know much. I haven't done a lot of research onto the code Geas set.
Okay.
I've kind of been out of the game for a bit because it's just a lot happening all at once, and I prefer to stick with something that's a bit more stable for the time being.
That makes sense. Like we're just gonna keep trying to build the community out here. Like just try to get as many people to play this game because it really is a very fun game. I hope you guys check this thing out at some point because it's just it's simplistic enough, kind of like the One Piece game, and it's got all your favorite IPs. Like, dude, if you don't think it's coming out with it, I promise you, eventually it's coming out with your favorite IP. And I love it. I think that whoever is right now in control of the gaming mechanics for Bandai Games, give them raises. Give these guys raises. They are doing a phenomenal job. The games are absolutely fun, absolutely worth it. Just hands down, one, just keep investing. Ooh, nice little super rare Shirley.
Alright.
So we'll do our he's got his AP pack or his box topper. So the box toppers are always just foil commons that are usually staples. Usually the 0 cost stuff that you're not gonna get any foil treatment out of for whatever color you might be in.
Yeah, it makes
Got
them nice
purple.
and shiny.
Yeah, got Kalen. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be playing for her. So that's good. And then because he's gone, I'll just open it up for him. Just taking care of something. Ooh, purple. I'll have to see if I can trade that for him. But he's probably gonna want it too.
Are we gonna keep the box toppers with the rest of our?
No, yeah, keep the box topper. It stays with you. Box topper and that always stay with you unless you want to do a trade. But there we go. Let's get this kind of cleaned up here. Also, let's get the stacks ready. So green is going your way. Yep.
Yep.
So toss that over here. And red is going to ZK Knight's side.
Yeah, I didn't like organize the cards at all. I just put them in color. So here are your purple.
Thank you. And then here's my purple. And then there's this red. Just like you pulled up the SRs for you. Nice, got a lot of green SRs for you. So here you go. And then the purple over here. Now notice he's gonna keep his alt art that he got for his box. So these ones are gonna stay with him. In his box, obviously we won't be playing with these, but he's got everything else he needs for his deck. He's gonna be playing a little bit upside down because he's gonna try and make his pizza deck live for you guys on camera when he gets back here. But we'll get him ready and stacked up this way. I say we just keep these in the center just for fun.
Okay.
And then start sorting them. Because right now, the key for what I usually do is I like to look at the supers and rares and try to find out what I'm missing. And then we go look for the colors, the specials, and the finals.
Okay.
Now, what's nice about every single color, the final triggers that you get there are usable in any of that color of the deck. So, Calvary, says Jay Wizzle. The Calvary cards. I'm gonna have to ask ZK Knight when he gets in here. Figure out. Old Man Shop, by the way, if you're still out there, bud, you want a pack? I need you to get on my Discord for that Pokemon pack last night. I had that
is
chance
this the cavalry you was talking about?
I think so. Man, that's so good. That one's gonna be like the best set. Just so powerful in green. But Old Man Shop, if you haven't got on my Discord, please get to my Discord. It's down low on the Twitch app, down below, and it has a link. Please check it out. It's the best way for me to contact you guys, so I can basically get in touch and send it out to you. Because Old Man Shop won his first pack last night in Pokemon. I don't think there's a tremendous amount of value, but that's the way Pokemon goes, guys. You either hit big, or you hit nothing. And the game's affordable. Were you watching the stream last night?
There was a stream last night.
Yeah, we had the Pokemon stream last night. We did our very first Pokemon.
I mean, I don't pay a lot of attention to Pokemon anyway. So.
What? How could you not watch Pokemon? The world is offended.
Whatever.
That,
I have opinions that the world would be offended by for other things as well.
you're right.
I have some very hot takes on certain things that.
Well, I know my number one hot take is underwear should be used only once per day. Don't do it back to back. It's not clean, guys. That is my hot take for the day. You're welcome.
That's not a very hot take.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot. And like, you trust me, the people in the chat are gonna be like, blasphemy. That's
Look,
bad.
you have to turn them inside out. That's like you have to at least turn them inside out.
I'm looking at the SR package, and out of 3 boxes, it's not looking good. I'm gonna
Okay.
have a lot to buy here for these.
I
Thankfully, I have a bundle box coming up here.
told you that purple deck was hard to build.
Yeah. Congratulations, old man. You can look back at the VOD next video, but like I said, if you're in America, definitely send it to you. But it was nice. I got it sitting at the house right now in plastic, waiting to ship out for you. So, all right, man. When it comes, this is my super. Oh, I forgot these two.
I don't realize this was a
I'm
super.
gonna. Oh my gosh, this is not looking good for me.
Well, there's the
Only
lower
one has
rarity.
2. So I'm gonna have to buy a lot of these.
Welcome to my world. I bought 8
Okay.
boxes.
8 boxes, and you still had to come to Lifelink to get the rest?
Yeah.
Good grief. I might need your help building this thing. So it's based around Kalen, right?
Yeah. So Callan and Lelouch is based around those 2 cards. CC is good because you get a draw.
Okay. So, obviously, the special power absolute obedience, because you did say it's Lelouch too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so The power of absolute obedience. would
That-
be-
That deck, you need 4 of the Absolute Obedience. You need up to 4 of each Lelouch.
Okay.
Well, almost each Lelouch. You don't run this one, the 3,000 power.
Oh, okay. Well, one of my SRs is wah, wah, go to the side.
Yeah, kill that thing.
When I got my colors here, you guys can't see it down here. Hopefully, you guys can see the camera here. You got this little color symbol. You can only have 4 of them in your deck at any given time, and this is my special trigger here. So I'm just gonna have to pull my final out of these. They're usually common or uncommon for finals, and then I'm going to try and pull out all the rares I can use. This is extra. It's nice I've got 4 sets of them though. Going into it, because some of these didn't get all sets. Do you use Order of the Black Knights?
No, I did not.
Okay. So luckily you didn't finish that one, so.
At least not in the build I used.
CC, are we using the 2 action point CC?
Which one? No.
Okay,
But you are using the 0 cost.
okay. Let's go here. Looks like I only got 2, 2, and 2. Gurren Mark 2?
Yes.
Okay.
You want both Gurrens. You want 4 and then 3.
And the Gekka?
No.
Okay.
Gekka's and 4 Holy Swords.
And Lelouch. So I'm already realizing I need to get one Gurren Mark 2 and one Lelouch. So I'll pick that up from Lifelink here in just a minute. Make sure I get that together.
And these are going to be the Pizza Fiend, the one you
Nice.
need everything for.
So you didn't open it up, but we were able to pull this out for you.
Oh, was that
Zero.
the,
Box topper.
Yep. You had it buried underneath all the packs here. So, what are you doing right now when you're organizing?
Looking for 0 costs, and I got finals. This is the last secret I need because these are also for special or whatever. And now I'm looking at what else I would need.
one good thing about pizza is that, so you don't really run, you run 2 raids. So Lelouch can KO something based on how many events you have in your grave. Shirley can bring back events.
Hmm.
And then
Bring back events?
Yes.
Interesting.
1
Okay.
red event.
So, in the meta right now, we haven't had a lot of decks that focused on events. Like, you play the ones that are staples, your finals and your specials. But in JJK introduced, like, this new demand for using more event-based stuff. Like, where you have the Sukina's Finger, and you have a lot of other additional cards, like even the Boogie Woogie has the Goodwill event, which is absolutely just gross a card. Getting back something from the yard and to be able to like constantly recur the
Oh,
characters
there's a
get
purple card.
knocked
Yeah.
out. Ooh, thank you. Oh my gosh, my life was over. All right, so that is it for me on
I'm telling you, making that deck's rough.
for the finals. So I have all 4 of my staples. Here's 12 cards automatically guaranteed out here. And if you guys notice, I opened up 3 boxes. That's how many I actually got in total, 5. So this is where I'm telling you the 3-box math is what helps you, because I'm getting the standard that I need in the background. I need all of these times 4.
So when you run pizza, you're going to be running 12 event cards altogether.
Hmm.
You're going to be running giant pizza, President's Orders, which is your AP restand, and then delivery pizza.
Hmm.
So one is just draw a card, one is just 1,000 BP gain, and one is just 2 AP active.
Nice. Now, those that are trying to build the other version of this deck here, so the ones that I'm not playing with, obviously, I put them all to the side here, but I have the special and the color for the other deck that you can run. And what's the other purple deck called?
So that is 4 Holy Swords.
4 Holy Swords. So these would be the cards I would need, obviously, in the finals crossover. So I'm gonna need to get
Do
more
you want me to
boxes.
turn
get
the
more
card
finals.
sideways for that when I show the deck?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
Yep. But I'm gonna put these aside so I know that when I build this deck, I'll have those pieces ready to go for that deck.
Oh, in my version of pizza, we don't run Ganymede because there is a cheaper way. So Ganymede the mech lets you search 7 cards for a pizza deck, for a pizza card.
Yeah.
Lelouch does the same thing, and you don't need to rate it.
Okay.
It's cheaper than running the stages in there when you really don't do it, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So out of the 2 decks that could be built on here, these are the only cards that I'm just like not using that are foil and special. Like
You can so use that 1-cost Callan in the deck. I use
it's
that
every
for the
times
color.
4. That's extra.
Okay.
So this just not getting seen play. This one not seeing play, and this is the
That goes in
addition-
4 Holy Swords.
but it's additional too. So it's like that. That's the 5th copy. So my four holy swords you guys kind of see over here. I'm slowly building on the side. Here I've got the other missing pieces. I'll pick these up from Lifelink in just a little bit and show you guys the cost of it. Some of it dirt cheap. I mean these things.
4 Holy Swords is the cheapest thing you can make in this whole.
Yeah. Deck here. But I'm gonna have to the next 3 box opening. I'm gonna have to get more of these final triggers. And you know what? I can do that from Daily Lifelink. So I'll pick up 3 of those from Daily Lifelink. I'll be right back, guys. All right. You guys talk amongst yourselves how you're building and keep the chat active. Looks like we got a few people checking this out. Do you want to explain to Jay Wizzle about the green? What was he asking for? The
Cavalry?
the cavalry.
He
Oh.
just said cavalry question mark. I don't know what the question really was.
Was he talking about how Lancelot is called Air Cavalry?
Yeah, I guess. That's my estimation.
I think they just did that because that has its flight pack on it.
Yeah.
And then the regular raid Lancelot doesn't have it. It's one of the 15, 16 upgrades that Lancelot gets that whole show. Alright, pizza's all good for right now. We didn't, if we had one more Lelouch and one more CC, I would take one extra card out from the lower end. But since we don't, I added an extra CC and an extra Ribbles. But this deck is all about getting these pizza events in the grave. You only have 8 altogether, so you want to make sure you run 4 of each. The delivery pizza, the giant pizza, and then your end game is to try to get CCs on the field. So, with CCs, depending on how many pizza cards you have in the grave, if you have 2 or more, she becomes active when you play her. 4 or more, she gets impact. 6 or more, and she gets double attack and 1000 BP. And that is your end goal for that. Not a lot of raids in this one. The Shirleys can bring back events if you want to reuse them because all events in this deck are free. They restand the AP they use. And Lelouch sidelines based on events, and so does Chess Game. Based on how many events you have, the more power you can sideline. You can run Ganymede, the other raid, but you need the stage, and it's cheaper, and you can add more in your deck if you just put the color Lelouch. He does the exact same thing right here. He searches for 7 just like the Ganymede does, and you don't have to raid for it, so it's a lot cheaper, and you can add more into your deck without adding the Ganymede in there. How's yours going?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just hoping I'm doing it well.
How many raid Lancelots did y'all get?
Okay, we have 3 of the base one, 1 of the 8 cost.
Did we only get 1 8 cost out of the 3 boxes?
Yeah.
Well, the Gurn and the Lancelot are hard to get.
Yeah, I'm trying to supplement it with other stuff potentially. Like I think Siegfried might not be terrible.
Yeah, you have Jeremiah's in there.
Yeah, I have the 0 cost and the step with double block. So it's something at least. And we have cards like unit maintenance to sort through the deck. So I can see this kind of like just turboing through the deck.
So one of the things I was thinking about, I need to take a quick break. You know what's
Is
done?
finished.
You already have no Geas sleeves?
No, but obviously. I already explained to him why I don't run Ganymede and
Okay.
how the build works.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of blasphemous, but here you go. It's not green. We are going to be picking up some of the. Were you missing any of the super rares?
So the only things we were missing, I added in some of the others.
Mhm.
So normally I only run 2 Shirleys. We were really only missing 1 Lelouch and 1 CC.
Okay, so I can go pick those up right now, actually.
Yes.
So I'm
Have
going
you
to pick
finished?
these up from Lifelink and get CC and Lelouch,
Okay.
and then count that towards the 50.
Okay. Well, I'll have to take 2 out because I
Okay,
just
take
subbed
2
them.
up, take 2 up.
Because
Because I'm going to get those 2.
normally I take out. I only run 3 CC and 3 Ribbles.
I have to count. It's like I just pulled out all the cards that I think would actually be decent in the deck, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm running a legal amount of cards here.
Okay, it took me a minute to count. I had to make sure I had the 50 because I was so used to my raids being a certain amount.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129,
So once
Okay.
we get those 2 cards, pizza's 100%.
Excellent. All right. So just for those out there, can you just flip the finger so you have one more coming here, one more coming here?
Yes. I
One
took
each.
out 1 Ribbles and 1 CC. Because
Okay.
normally I only run 3 of each, and you want 2 of the Shirley, 2 of the Lelouch, and 4 of the CC, because that is it's really a raid. Because when you got pizza cards in there, it comes inactive.
Excellent.
I was
And I
kind of,
need your supers count what you're missing so I can get those as well.
he's missing a lot of supers if you want to complete
Yeah.
Suzaku.
Yeah,
I do.
we need 3 more Suzakus.
Okay.
Or well, I guess we have this one, so
Mhm.
2 more. 3 more Euphemia.
Okay.
And how many air cavalry do you typically run?
So I ran 4 air cavalry and 4 of the regular Lancelots.
What about rares?
So
Because I can go pull those out real quick too. And I can help
we
you.
need 1 more of this Suzaku,
Okay.
the color.
Okay.
Trying to think what else in rares do we need. 1 more of the base Lancelot, 6 drop.
Okay. I'm just trying to see it visually because I have them sorted outside. I just got to pick them up from Day Lifelink, who has been gracious enough to get us some boxes.
And I think that is all the rares, because everything else is stuff I'm trying to sub out for
Mhm.
the sealed part.
Okay, let me find out. I know we have these for sure. I'm going to get the counts here for these. I know that there's at least 2 of them in here, so I'm going to get a third. But let me get that together real quick, and I will come back and then you'll recreate the numbers from there. I'll be right back. Talk about the episode of CC. For the
Oh
pizza
yeah.
deck.
So the whole main red deck, the pizza meme deck, was based around. It was an episode in season 1 where they had a school festival. Euphemia snuck out. It got pretty crazy, and they used an old nightmare frame to basically make a giant pizza. And of course, CC's all about pizza, so all the events are themed around that day. And CC loving pizza. As you can see here in Giant Pizza, the event card, you can see Ganymede tossing the big amount of pizza dough out in the air. Do you have all the lower stuff?
I'm 1 Lancelot off, like the 6 drop, and I'm missing one of the color Suzakus.
I'm gonna go ahead and start sleeving these until Jimmy brings in the other 2 cards. The other Lelouch and the other CC.
Okay, so that's 456.
Did he have them?
Yep. Well, most of them. I think the only thing we're probably going to be light on. Let's see. I found 2. One, obviously. Found, I think, 1 or 2 of these, and I think we have 2 Lancelots. So.
Pizza and 4 Holy Swords are the cheapest 2 decks in this whole thing. Just 4 Holy Swords is all about power gain, and Pizza's all about me.
I got together what is at least a sealed version of the deck.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there's a few missing pieces, and we have some extra boxes. We have some stuff to go through. We have, if you guys want to check it out, I did buy one of the really cool 3-box bundles that we're having here at Lifeline Games, where you spend $300. We give you 3 deck boxes, 3 boxes, and 3 things of sleeves that are 100 count, so you can do both of the decks that are in your color with that 1 box of sleeves. And we'll be doing that for content later. It'll be recorded here live, but I will show it later when Devon and I can actually just talk through the building process and what we did. But that won't, that will be off camera, and that'll be the thing we need to do to finish this deck up. Because I'm sure we'll find those 2 missing pieces we're missing. You're getting really close. How close did you see he made it just on the 3-box opening?
He made it close except for the air. You could make do with what he had, except he didn't get enough of the air cavalry Lancelot.
Mm.
It's the problem in this one is like people have been having a hard time getting those Lancelots and the big Gurns.
Mm.
Oh, and those Searcher Calvins too.
That makes sense.
That's why I rated Lifelink this morning.
Mm. Yeah, it took them from me before I could get them.
Alright. 50 cards, sealed.
So, purple, I noticed, doesn't have a on-play 0 effect that's like priority, is it? Is there a 0 drop that's
Not really a priority.
wow. Usually there's a 0 drop that has like a cycle effect, and then purple didn't get that?
Not really.
Oh, wow.
No,
That's,
I don't think green got one either.
did you get one in red?
Yeah, red has one.
Yes.
Okay. So that's kind of like the power up that
It's kind of the reverse. Red's all about the draw on this one because you want those pizza events.
yeah. So, interesting. That's really interesting to me that that's the way it worked out. So the 0 drops that I'm looking for in the purple one, Kalen, CC, and 0?
Yes.
Okay. So, and is this one run 12 or 8, 10, or 12 or 10?
So I ran 12. I did 4 of each.
Okay. So, pulling those out now.
Builds I've seen, you can cut it down, but I don't like playing anything less than 12. So.
Yeah, the numbers and ratios are extremely important when looking at these decks here. Do you use the one drop bounce? Is there one drop? Every set seems to always have.
So there is, but that's for 4 Holy Sword.
Okay.
That's Kaguya.
Okay.
I mean, you can run it in anything.
Yeah.
True. What is the curve for the purple? The top end is 5. It looks like.
So for you have a lot of top end in the big purple one.
Mm-hmm.
You want 4 of these smaller Gurns.
Mm-hmm.
You want 3 of the big Gurns.
Okay.
You want 3 of the Gawains.
Mm-hmm.
You want 3 CCs, and you want 2 Lelouch.
Okay. So that should be in its way in here in just a moment. Do I use a CC at all?
That one, no.
Okay. So put that to the side here. But for those wondering what zeros I'm going to be playing, I will lay this out once they're done sleeving up and have their decks ready together. But Bandit Lifelink right now is running me up a tab to make sure we get the last bit.
Because we only need those 2 for pizza, and you got a perfect pizza deck.
Mm-hmm. And then we're only going to be missing, I think, about 2 cards, 2 or 3 cards from the green deck, which we'll clearly get when we do the box opening. And we might even get during the pre-release, because we're going to have a pre-release today, guys.
Hey!
So Divine was able to make it today. We'll make it out tomorrow, unfortunately. So we'll have to do something else to get out there. Hey, we got a new comment out there. Oh no, Sin. Hey, Synthetic. Good to see you. Yeah, you sent you my Discord. Thank you so much, old man. I appreciate you. I'm sorry it's kind of late. I've been in the weeds here trying to build my deck here, but good. I'm glad. I will get that pack out to you as soon as possible. So I prioritized my zeros. I prioritized my colors, specials, and finals. So that is 24 cards in total just to get those together.
Yeah, because you want the Callan color, the 1 cost.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of the Callans also get a boost if Lelouch is on the field.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so 24, I mean, half my deck is already taken up by stuff that's absolutely mandatory for my deck. And that's the same for you, right? You got your zero drops, you got your finals, you got your specials, and you got your triggers, or your colors. So, like, all these good to go. These ones stacked at 24. All right, and then I need to start looking at the other counts of cards here. So you said a lot in the super rares. Hopefully when Deep comes in with those. Is there any other uncommon common that you think I should be pulling out? The double pips, the 3-cost double pips?
I haven't sorted through any of those yet. I know you want to run the 3 cost and 2 cost Lelouch plus that 4 cost.
Okay, 3 cost and 2 cost Lelouch. I'll
Yeah.
start pulling out
The 3 cost you have, or no, that's a 2 cost right here. But you want the 3 cost.
And that's a double pip one here.
Yeah.
Okay, so does checkmate get played? Checkmate.
No.
Okay. And are you running Reason for Living?
No.
Okay. Let's go. Sorting through. Grab my Lucius. It's a shame. I'd look to checkmate. It looks pretty good. But I think it's because I'm so raid heavy with the deck that I don't play them. Is that the case?
Yeah, all these decks, and especially in purple, are all super raid heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Red is event heavy, purple is raid heavy, and then green is, of course, energy heavy. It's because you want to drop out that big 8 cost.
Makes sense. Do I run the Burais or the Submarines or any of that?
No, you'll run. You can run Burais in the 4 Holy Swords.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have enough raid cards, you can run Burais in there because they just have to say Order of the Black Knight. So like you could raid it on Callan.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. So that might be something I want to pay out the original Burai, just in case for some space.
Because they just go by name tags in this one.
So all right. So what? That's a raid target. That's a raid. I can't use a raid on top of a raid.
What? That's not a raid.
Oh, this to raid on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend that Burai or the other Burai?
The other Burai I think is more specific. That one.
Kai says 4 Holy Swords.
Yeah.
Koshio. Okay. So this one's an optional raid. The logic draw card, so that's not terrible. Nice 3,500. There's pumping and stuff in purple, right? So I can make that a 4K.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we are only once you get those 2 cards, pizza is complete.
All right. So that one's coming in here in just a minute. Is there any way while you're here? Obviously, I'll work on the final triggers for you, and I do have the other ones coming. But can you help me get the other purple deck, the cheap one?
Oh, the 4 Holy Sword deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep looking through to get my last.
Is this part of your stack? Yeah. So the four holy sword deck I did, it only did 8 0 drop cards.
Oh wow.
So it's one of the lower ends.
Okay.
So you need to make sure when you play it, you shuffle to get everything you need.
Mm-hmm. That what do they call them? The mulligan could come in handy for this one.
But you use 12 raids in the four holy sword deck.
Okay. I don't know if that one was the last one I had. It looks like I'm missing a Lelouch. 3 cost. Double check. Did you see a Lelouch in the stack?
In that one, yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
There's my 4th one. Seems that was the only one I'm missing. So.
Alright. Well, I tried laying out my deck.
Okay. Lelouch. 3 cost here.
Do you want me to go ahead and start sleeving this up?
Yeah, that's it.
Sword fighter.
There you go.
Is there a sleeve reason for this one?
Yep.
Okay.
So, should be 50. What?
Oh, I thought this was the bundle.
No. The bundle's up there. We'll do the bundle in a separate video. This one was mine and yours and ZK's.
Right.
So the bundle's just mine. Alright, so this is my 24 with my APs. And then I need, of course, the cards that come in here. So that's 8. I'm looking for 26. So 8 and 26 goes down to 18. And then
Were there any more Gecko holy sword fighters?
there's probably like a huge bunch from this thing.
What's in here?
We got them all over the place. So let's see. Trying to get the numbers right here.
There's the Gecko. That.
18.
There's
And
that.
there's 10. And then 6. Ooh, can't afford these. These will be placeholders.
How many of these did we get?
Oh, I got more. Okay, so go ahead and just pull this out. I get 3 more. What's the name of the card again?
The United States of Japan.
Okay. All right. Purchased here from Daylight Link. 3 more.
Do we have one more? We need Toto.
Okay.
One more Toto.
Okay.
One
That's
more
coming.
Gecko holy sword fighter,
I'm sure that's in the stack, but
and one more Gecko Toto fighter.
okay.
I think I rated them all. I'm gonna double check.
Check the uncommon common, but
Okay, so don't need one more. Of those.
yeah,
I missed
think
one.
So let me double check on those 2 purple. I'll be right back, and then see if we can get total price in here. Get those cards set up.
Yeah.
ourselves the box, the numbers for the rest of the stuff we're looking for. So, I was able to find 2 Suzuki, really cool foil one. One for you. Check that out. And then you needed
I needed 1 Lelouch,
1 Lelouch.
and I need 1 CC. Red CC. Yes.
Okay.
Now pizza is complete on our end.
And I got these just extras just in case for fun. And then my Lelouch, Lancelot's,
Alright, that finishes up. This is the 6.
my
Okay.
CC's.
You good?
Couple action points, thank you so much. Did you, for this one, and this one,
Yes. So pizza is now complete.
Lelouch.
Here you go.
Did I miss the Gurren Mark? Gurren Mark. Does this get played at 4?
The small Gurren is 4, the big Gurren is 3.
Okay. Is this a big Gurren?
That is the small.
That's small.
Big Gurren is,
No, I didn't need it because I have this right here. That's right.
yeah.
And you needed.
Well, if there's the alt, then
Okay, whatever.
okay, so that.
Okay. So.
So do you want me to adjust the deck now that there's
Yes,
new
yes,
stuff?
please, please, please. And figure out what we're missing. So we know. So I got 4 CCs. And I'm missing. How many Lelouch and calendar do we need?
A lot.
So I'm missing quite a bit here on mine. That's a deck in progress here. So
So I completed, you won.
yeah, all right. That's a plus.
Pizza's all good.
Pizza and we finished this one, right?
Yeah, just gotta make sure everything's on here, because this one is the one that runs 12 raids.
So I think what I'll do is I'll let you guys know you can find on later today. I'll be updating my X-Burst account with all these decks that we built today, with the missing pieces that we're going to be looking to see if we can get in the next box. If I do get other missing pieces, those extra cards that we're looking for, I'll have all the decks posted for you guys. Both purple decks, the green deck, and you said CC, red CC is the only one?
Okay, I got perfect 50, so 4 Holy Sword is all complete.
Yeah. All right, let me get some saves for that.
Oh, 4 Holy Swords runs 3 of these trailers, because when you rest them, you can use them as energy, but when you rest them, it gives, I forget if it's 4 Holy Swords, all Order of the Black Knights cards, which a lot of these have on there,
Mm-hmm.
plus 500. So if you rest 3, that's 1,500.
I like it. I like it.
But the bad thing is, this deck only runs 8 0 drops, so you gotta make sure you shuffle until you get a 0 in your
Makes sense. Well, that's not really enough. That's enough for a limited deck. Let's see what we got here. That's enough for a limited deck. Do we have enough? Ooh. Yeah, I think that's enough for. Let's see if we got 50. So we'll leave these things up here. Then we're gonna take a quick break and get ready for the actual. Get the original. The pre-release that we're doing today.
We still gonna do that the same way?
I think we have enough people to just run it, but we're gonna have 2 people on camera to do the one then some games.
I might not be able to stay for it.
Well, you can do the opening, right?
Yeah. And show them how to build a deck. At least pre-release deck.
There we go. Doing those little math counts here. Should I have been counting while you were counting? To be that guy.
Talking to me?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
You're good. You're in the zone. You're in the zone.
just trying to make sure I'm
Oh, no,
counting
no.
everything. I need.
So out of the 24, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 22. Okay. 22 plus the be 24. It's 56, so there's only 4 more missing, and it'll probably be these other super rares I'm gonna try to pick up from the next box.
Then watch it be like me and you'll pull Emperor Charles, and cause he's an SR for some reason.
Ooh, this is not enough. Is there more hidden? Yeah, there we go. Just enough. So I will be posting these things on Experts, a lot easier to see, but we'll have all the decks. And you said Red has the pizza and another deck, right?
There's another, it's just Ashford Academy, so it's just, in that one you run the raid, Suzaku in there too,
Okay.
along with Lelouch. It's really just stage and based on beefing your characters up and draw and
Oh,
just all, it's the raid version. Just not as fun.
so out of the 3 boxes we opened up, buying all some of the extra pieces here. Luckily, we don't have to pay all that nasty shipping and handling. That adds up quite a bit here. We had a comment in here. Oh, I think I deleted that one because it was yeah.
Well, and 4 Holy Swords and pizza was pretty cheap for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So as our progress continues to build them all, gotta build them all. I am making good progress. I think we have every single deck for Hunter x Hunter. We have every single deck for the Bleach. We have every single deck for JJK. And now within the next couple box openings, we should have every single deck for Code Geas. And at least a deck that everyone can play at any time to try and find out what's good. So I'm gonna be going down to Worlds and on the wait list. I'm not trying to lie to you guys. Hoping to get one of those spots, and I think right now I'm torn between playing Total Annihilation and going in Friends. Matt, you coming with us?
That should be it.
Okay.
What's Total Annihilation?
That's the Oi Toto purple deck, the one that screws around with people's,
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about.
Until you run across green Suzaku and he stops your clan.
Right? Like, the green Suzaku would probably be my worst matchup. And I think you're playing side events, right, Porter?
I'm just playing One Piece side events.
Okay.
That's
but
what I signed up for.
if you were to go to Worlds, what would you play?
Probably Green Suzaku, to be completely honest,
Mhm.
because one, I'd want to play something from a show I like, and 2, and this deck seems to be like the best of the Code Geas one, which, yeah, nothing from Hunter x Hunter really spoke to me in terms of like play style. So
Sure.
Bleach needs volume 2 because it's getting power creep.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, Bleach Volume 2 is going to be insane. I can't wait to get my raid
Kenpachi.
Kenpachi. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how much.
We already have a raid Kenpachi.
Do we?
Yeah, the first Kenpachi.
Not raid.
That's not right. Neither of them are right.
No, I'm saying the first Kenpachi.
Oh, Yachiro, yeah.
What's the what?
Unohana.
Here-
Oh, Unohana.
There you go.
Unohana was the first Kenpachi.
That's true. That's true.
4 Holy Swords is all good.
All right, we'll put that in the deck box here in a little bit. If you want to put that off to the side for me.
Set it right
And then-
here.
You didn't specify Kenpachi Zaraki, so
Yeah, that's true. You're true. You're right. You're right. Can I get the action points? Well, you keep yours. You keep yours. I want to see what I'm missing here. And you don't mind if I mess around with the action points, do you?
these are all your cards.
You are supposed to say that out loud. These are your cards. No one's supposed to know that. Now they're thinking this is ASMR.
Okay.
It's alright. Can I get these sleeved up for me, please?
Okay. Do you want to put all the alt arts out? Because I have.
No. Just keep the deck together. So, did you complete the deck, or did we miss? What are we missing? for your deck?
Okay, so I'm gonna look through this again. Because I think it's
I
close.
told you those 2 decks were a struggle.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't
worth
think
it.
it's completely done, but I think we're close.
Let's see how many these action points. I like to play the sets and see what I can get. I don't think I got a set of anything. So out of all the action points that we have available right now, this is what we have, and I didn't get a set of any of them yet. But I have that 3 box opening coming up after we finish up streaming today. So
Honestly, you can get away with playing 3 air cavalry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need. I mean, I subbed before I got my other box last night. I only had like 2 air cavalry in there until I finally got the other 2.
Yeah, so I'd say the only thing that like we definitely need more of is we need 2 other Euphemias.
Okay. Easy
Well, like,
enough.
That's the only thing that we really need.
Did you want to swap this one out?
Nah. I don't
Okay.
care about shinies.
All right. Fair enough. Is this a box top? Or is it
Yeah, that was a box topper.
Okay. Is that your box top?
That was the one from.
I've got my stuff right here.
Excellent. Alrighty, guys, we're going to take a quick break, get our things situated, and get the event running for the pre-release. So check it out, see if we get lucky enough to maybe potentially pull some big hits. Also, we got to get this whole thing cleaned up. So let's get all the trash away. Let's get it going. I'm going to take you guys on break for a little bit. Thank you for joining us for this first part of the 3-box opening. And stay tuned. We got some amazing content coming your way. Right after these brief song breaks.
Oh, is Taylor still out there?
Yep.
I gotta see if she brought the Robin.
make sure yep, mic's still working good. So welcome back to Humber Pie. We are going to get ourselves into some quick gaming, some quick, really cool stuff. We're going to show you guys exactly what it's like to open up in a pre-release, what you would have to do, and then we're going to show you how we at Lifelink Games do it. So I'm really excited. We got 2 players right now going to open up their sealed pool live for you guys, put their decks together, show you what it would look like, and then they're going to show you what it should look like in going forward. But stay tuned, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we might get at least a match in before we have to cut the stream off and get ready for One Piece night. So if you guys are coming out for One Piece, check it out. We got the Yamato Cup tonight. Gold Yamato Dawn giveaway, real cheap. All you gotta do is play Yamato and have fun while we do some Yamato off on Monday. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Here we go. Let's get started with our pre-release for Code Geas. You guys enjoy. Good luck. So,
When did you?
yes, and go.
No, when would you want us to do?
Oh, after the 5. You open the 5 and then say this is how you would do it, and then you say this is how we do it.
Hopefully, we get something good out of the pre-release pack.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, there's
Okay.
that. And this is pre-release. We don't really need to sort it into colors.
I just do it for me.
Okay, fair enough. Because if you folks at home don't know, pre-release
You
means
can mix everything together.
Yeah. And deck building for Bandai official pre-release is very fun and complex when it comes to Union Arena.
Some abilities you normally couldn't use can be put together.
Yeah. But the deck building part especially, it's very good, I promise.
Ooh, got an alt 2-star.
Sick. Is that the
2-star Suzaku, big 8 cost.
Nice. Alright, and okay, you still have one more pack, but according to official Bandai rules, I have built my deck. You just use the packs they give you.
But then, according to our rules,
Yeah,
at
according to
Lifelink,
Lifelink,
we get one more pack.
and then we actually have to build a deck of 40 cards instead of the 60 random cards you get. Alright. Now, time to build a deck.
And we got 1 AP.
Oh, nice. Okay, what do I even build for this?
To be honest, I'm just looking for zeros first.
Fair enough.
zeros, just not ones I really want to use. Those are our zeros. I don't think I got any finals. Don't know if I did.
And if you guys didn't know, during a pre-release, you can run any amount of trigger types as you want. There's no limit. I'm correct on that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't know what you're going to pull out of these packs.
Yeah. It's 40 for
40.
sealed.
40 for sale.
40.
40. Okay, thank you. 40 it is. I like that number. I think it's actually, you get the, cut a lot of chaff out there and it makes a very pristine, optimized deck, and it really shows your deck creation capability. So 40 cards is what we're doing. Cool. Good luck, guys.
Mine 40. Kind of slim pickings for pre-release sometimes, depending on your luck. But I did manage to get some pizza events in there and 2 CCs.
Nice.
So if we can pull those off, with 2 events, you could at least get them set to active and they can come in at 4K. If you get, don't have 4 in there. If we had drew a 4th one, you could have got impact out of it, but since we didn't, kind of just have to go with the being active and a 4K body.
All right, we're going to look at the trades. Did you pull anything that good?
Pull anything what? No.
2-star?
No, I pulled terrible.
I don't, like, honestly, even our packs outside weren't even that great. There wasn't a single alt art out of all of us.
Yeah, this is.
Arguably the best pull.
This was the best pull I got.
Still, we needed that.
Yeah, we
You
did
only need
need
2 more. So, gold.
Those.
Go ahead and keep making your deck.
Just need to count things out because I think I have most of everything.
And we'll get a game in before we have to call it.
I'm honestly not even. No, I don't even know if I'm up for a game. To be completely honest.
You sure?
I mean, if you want to get a game for content, I can.
Just 1 game. Let's get a best of 1 game in for us. So we gotta close the door. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
That's what I was doing, was counting to 40 too.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 3 more cards. Oh, wait, I was supposed to read these. 38, 39. Oh wait, Ganymede can raid onto any Ashford Academy.
Yes.
Okay. That actually probably changes how I build the deck somewhat then. So that's another raid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
appreciate you. Yeah. Ooh, thank you so much.
This one's
Can we close the door over to him? Yep, sorry. He's got that non-royalty free music, so I can't keep the door open too long. Dude's picked up.
and that was the fourth card back.
Nice. But is that for us?
Yeah.
For the oh, nice. Congrats, man. I wish we could see it on camera.
You got the 2-star on camera.
That is the best part about that. That is
Wait,
the best
there was a
part.
2-star?
He pulled a 2-star.
You didn't see it when I pulled it up?
Oh
Show-
yeah,
show-
you did. I forgot.
That's actually the second 2-star we pulled here. The first one. So I pulled this Suzaku 2-star,
Oh yeah, that.
but I also pulled another one at home.
Nice.
That was the Shirley 2-star.
Nice.
Oh,
Good for you.
yeah. That's a hit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I only got one card.
Remember, there are 40, so it's easier at the one at zero cost.
That and we had to sleeve them all.
Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I didn't say them.
Honest, I get it. It's okay. But thank you so much. You covered down. You helped us get this thing going. It's going to be a struggle bus for, I think, the first year. Eventually, it's going to be a joke because everyone's going to be trying to play this thing.
At least we completed 2 full decks.
Yeah. No, I mean, we got
100%, I mean.
By the end of today, I'm willing to bet we'll get all the decks 100%.
Probably.
We got that 3-box opening.
You got the other Euphemia too, so.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Still need
should.
one more.
So just there's one more. Yeah, I like to still sound excited. Just trying to be excited. Let me do it for the content.
You already were excited for the content.
Yeah, right. All right. Take care, dude. Thank you so much. Oh, all right. Excellent. All right. While you're sleeping up, I'll prepare these guys. Alrighty, guys. So it is absolute chaos here. We had the Yamato battle starting here in less than about 2 hours. Thank you very much. 1 second here, Spencer. Appreciate you. So we have the rare battle coming up here soon. We got some box openings we have to do for commercial breaks.
Rare battle? We have a rare battle?
No, rare battle. I'm sorry, the Yamato Cup. Sorry.
I was about to say, we have another thing happening today?
We did. We actually originally did have a rare battle today, but there was just too much chaos. The store's getting packed. We got a lot of things going. We have to box openings for commercial breaks coming up soon because we want to have those box openings from OPO9. And a bunch of people brought in some really cool stuff they want to open up on camera, but it'll be going live with you guys with us on Monday. So I want you to stay tuned. We're going to get our first game in here, show you guys what you can win. At these pre-releases, we're going to see what one game looks like between me and myself and Porter, and we're going to have to cut it and do all this stuff off camera, unfortunately, because we have to get too much for the studio to use. This is the problem with just having one tiny little studio, guys. But as we grow, this won't be an issue. We also, if you haven't yet, come on down here, guys. We got a lot of really fun games, a lot of fun stuff to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed some of this Union Arena coverage. So if you guys want to get in down to our community and join us as we build every single deck, test them out, and play to the best, who knows, maybe one of us will do pretty well in Worlds. And you guys will be looking at us like, hey, you guys are the experts of the game. Kind of. Never really an expert, but always love the game. And I do love me some card games. So I hope you do too. Let's get him some time to sleeve up. And we'll talk at the table, and we'll show you guys what you can win at your pre-release. And hopefully you guys enjoyed some of those pack openings, because 2-star, up to $313 currently. One sold, which I think is market manipulation. So one of the things you got to be careful about a new set dropping, you'll often get a lot of people who, I remember there was one situation where Gold Dawn was coming out there, and they had people selling them 4 of them for $25 a piece. And I was like, first off, Gold Dawn of any type is extremely rare. But for you to have 4 of a single person's Gold Dawn and to sell them at $25, that's market manipulation. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. People coming in, selling it dirt cheap so they can get it to buy it cheap, so then they can go back to the market and sell it to what they think it is. I think, personally, 2-stars usually settle around $200 to $300. So safe bet if you guys want to pick that up, and that's the deck you want to bling out. Congratulations to ZK Knight on that awesome pull. And we'll see in our 3-box opening if I can get something that nice. But before then, let's get into the pre-release weekend. No, take your time. It's all right. I'm going to get over there and show these guys what they can win. There, we have a lot of good packs, a lot of really good opening. I didn't pull any alt arts and my stuff, but I did get some really good supers I needed for my purple deck.
I got the one super and that was it.
It's good. It got us so much closer. For those wondering what you're playing for, you get things like this. So the winner of this event is going to have one that says winner on it, but everybody else will get something like this where it says release event. So you get this awesome 2-star Lelouch, which is an absolute staple in this deck. You need to have these things in order to play the most expensive purple version of the deck. So I know the winners will probably be the most sought after version of the card. And they usually settle around $3-4 a piece, depending on how good the deck is. So it's a nice card to have. I enjoy them. And it's really nice that you just get it. Then you get these packs for the release event. These 5 packs come with 2 cards that are in the non-foil collection and have a special stamp on them.
That says release event.
Yep. And they're the most expensive versions of these cards because you're not going to get in like some other card games where they do reprint sets that they have. Can you show the door, show the door, show the door, show the door, appreciate you. So, where you have situations where you can get alt arts and reprints. Well, they don't do reprints right now that we're tracking this set. Really all they do is just release new IP in volume 2s or volume 3s to add some to the current set. So until we see something, this is going to be the highest rarity you can get for these non-foil cards that you can get in these starter decks.
And the Union Rare later.
Hmm?
The Union Rare later too.
The Union what?
The Union Rare
The Union Rare?
from that Struggle Battle.
Oh, for the struggle battles, yes. Those also another way to do it. This is usually the ones you want to get in here. There's a Toto deck behind the at my desk over here. If you could look, it's got a one-piece box. I want to show them. I've been slowly decking out. I think it's, yeah, I believe that's my Toto deck. Yeah?
Oh, that's Sabo.
That's Sabo? Okay, yeah, there's another one over there. But we'll have him pick that up real quick. I've been trying to slowly foil out my Total Annihilation deck to the highest rarity.
And here we go.
Yeah, this is the only way to get those cards. Showing up a pre-release or getting them online, where I had to go online to find cards that had the release event. Obviously got all my alt arts, but I'm really trying my best to get every single one of these common cards with that nice little release stamp. And you see, I don't have them all for everybody yet, but I'm getting close. Got some nice ones here, where I'm trying to maximize the rarity for this kind of underappreciated purple deck. I've got 2 of these alt arts coming in the mail here. There wasn't an alt art for this one. No alt art for her. And obviously these commons and uncommons, they didn't. But this Toto got an alt art, which is really nice. Got my place set of Totos.
If I remember right, Toto gets more support in Volume 2.
It does, quite a bit. And I'm looking forward to it. Like, this thing is going to be gross. And this is where I'm at, guys. Hopefully, maybe someday we'll see a promo for this Toto. I would really appreciate that, but we'll see. Right now, this is what I have and what I'm building.
There's a winter promo coming up for Nobara,
Oh, is there?
the new store tournament.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be hunting Rengoku.
Mm-hmm.
Get that Demon Slayer card.
Yes, yes. It's going to be so good. All right, but yeah, these are the things you can get. We'll see if I have time when we go live again, to show you guys what I got and see what's in here. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish off the tournament today. We have too many back-to-back events. And this one kind of took us a minute to get together because of issues with car problems and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, and if you're out there, remember to hit the exclamation point join for a chance to win one of 2 packs that'll be given away literally at the end of the stream. So don't worry about it. I will make sure that at the end of the stream, those 2 packs are given away. Anybody who's currently playing the game here is also in the running, along with those that, like, I guess ZK, and you're not getting 2, but you're in the running for one of the packs. And of course, we got Fee Birat and Old Man Shop, who got his already, Jay Wizzle, and
I think
Synthetic.
I've used my luck pulling two stars.
Right. We'll see what happens. We're gonna have 2 packs opening after this. But Bondi rules say we have best of 1, right?
Yeah. Wait, we're doing deck building unofficial, but we're...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have to make this quick.
Yeah.
But there's certain rules you got to play by.
We'll
I
have
would prefer
plenty-
best 2 out of 3.
We'll have plenty more extra cards too, because when I come back again, I got to finish sorting through my bulk, and then I'm going to bring it all
Fantastic.
through here. I'm only keeping 4 of each card.
Same. I got binder. Well, I keep the rest of them for anybody else once they get in the game. So that way, when we start growing our player base, I'll always have those extra.
Everything
cards.
else I'm going to sort and bring here, so if anybody wants any extra cards or anything else.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I need to get more and more people in here. The hardest challenge is getting the player base to feel confident that the game's going to take off so they can invest. And I think right now we've got a great movement forward. Lifelink has been selling out of his stock, so he's feeling more confident with buying
Pretty sure I
sales.
bought him out of half his cookie.
Yeah, right. So I mean, his stock already. He opened I think 3 or 4 boxes, and I think he's down to like a handful of cards left because people are buying what they need.
In total, I bought
Yeah.
9.
Nice. I think I bought. Well, you
You
guys
got
saw the
one
stack I
today.
bought here, and like he's selling out like crazy. So there is a market for it, guys. Hyrule,
Sure.
I'll see you guys later.
see ya.
Yep. Where did
9.
the other die go? Oh, okay.
So we got 9, and
Door, 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 door.
thank you.
My bad.
It's okay.
Oh,
9
don't
to
got me a
7.
box.
Yeah, no. 9 to 7.
Are
All
we
right,
doing
so
the thing again?
yeah, we're doing a live event right now.
I don't
for
have AP, I
Geas.
just realized. Oh well.
We had that stack of AP that I had on the counter, so I'll go
Oh,
grab those real
okay.
quick.
Are they out here? I'll grab them.
No,
I mean, I
yeah,
have.
should be in a stack right here.
Okay, there's. Yeah, my bad. I just forgot. Like, oh yeah, I'm actually gonna be playing in something.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't have AP either.
No, completely forgot to grab it. I have them in all the rest of the decks.
Well,
but-
worked out.
Yeah. So make sure they're seen. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, good to go. So, like,
I'm stuffing out.
okay, see you in a little bit. Appreciate it. So the way the rules work for this, you draw 7 cards, take out 7 cards on top. That would be your life if you accept it. And in this thing, because we get to do really cool things with like constructing our deck, removing the lot of bulk zeros. Did you count how many zeros extra you had?
I had so many.
Right.
I didn't count, but it was a lot.
It makes for just really kind of boring gameplay with all those zeros.
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So we get to look at our starting hand, find out, is this something I can keep? Is this playable? I say
No.
yes. Ooh, wow, well that's why we have a mulligan roll. So the 7 cards that we put out separate will be our life cards. And your opponent gets to pick whenever they take one. And like I said, when it comes to limited and for Union Arena, draw seems to be the preferred best for some people. Would you disagree or agree with that?
I have no idea.
Okay. So,
Oh wait, I am life as well.
yep, got to set up your life. Unfortunately, he has to take whatever he has there, but I'm sure after missing his first hand, he's gonna be fine.
4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so you're taking the draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Play Toto and my energy line pass.
Okay. Draw. 2. Looks like I got really lucky on the top deck to get a 0 cost draw discard. And the discard. I think it's going to be. A lot of good choices here. Dang. I just have to be. Surely. Yeah, need to keep my raid targets. So. Shirley's the other one, and then I will.
You got playable raids.
Yeah, I mean that. I guess I got that going for me. 3 cards of your deck will be hold 4 sets. A little dangerous playing these cards. I don't like these unlimited, but sometimes when you need them for the raid targets, it's good. This one allows me to look at the top 3 cards of my deck, reveal up to 1 4 Holy Swords affinity, Koshiro Toda, or Gekka Toda Fantasy. They really should just put the symbol on here. And you don't normally get an actual hit for these. That's why I don't like playing them right off the bat here. Said 4 Holy Swords.
I mean, full ability swords are at least low rarity, so there's a decent chance you have a core of them.
Yeah. And that is a whiff, and that's often what happens in these limited effects. So you don't get anything. And the most dangerous part's when you end up bottoming your like raid cards and stuff that you want to get in the late game.
Oh yeah, that should have been tapped.
No worries.
That.
All right. So, and of course, we're gonna have to be spending a lot of time thinking here. I'm gonna be talking while he's trying to think through his moves here. Hopefully, not distracting him, but give him an opportunity to see how he wants to sequence his hand here.
Kalin Kozuki.
Okay. No one play.
No
Just
one
shoot.
play. It's
But
just
did you prioritize this because of the raid or because of the get?
raid.
Okay. Good call.
One of the few like I prioritize zero cost with names that I could actually play,
Makes sense.
like with raids, and then I'll play Shirley pass.
Okay. Back to my turn. First turn's usually just really setting up your board state.
Exciting gameplay.
Yeah, right. So I got to keep pulling out the stuff I can afford to put out here. This gives me 3 energy generation. My deck has a cap of 5, so I'm going to use my last action point to put out a double pip CC. So now I have my 5 necessary. I did have an option if I wanted to push forward during that phase. We might see it done on his side, but I'll pass back.
All right, draw. I don't think so.
Okay, still just gonna fill up the energy lines.
And I get my last AP this turn.
Yep, because remember, the person goes first goes 1, 2, 3. Person goes second goes 2, 2, and then back to my turn. I got my third AP.
Okay,
Bring me your worst.
so we'll play Kalin Kozuki,
Okay.
and then we will. God damn.
Ooh. Okay. That good,
No, not bad.
huh?
That was like, God damn, these cards suck.
I mean, probably all the removal stuck in your life here.
Okay. So I'm going to raid because I have 5
Ooh.
energy generation for
There you go.
Gurren Mark 1 or Mark 2. It doesn't get anything because I don't have a Lelouch on board,
Oh, okay.
but it's a body.
It is a body, a 4K body at that. Really good in these limited. Very, very good in this limited.
And then we'll play Gekka.
Yo.
Another raid.
Okay. Set up some impressive.
Doesn't do anything right now, but might come in handy later.
Still 2 4,000 attackers. That's really
Yeah.
good. All right. I don't have anything to defend, so he gets a pick. And
Nothing. 4 again.
Yeah, I got nothing to defend.
Nothing again.
Nothing again. All right. Dodging, but again, it's limited,
Yes.
sir. So, all right. You decide to attack first. We'll see if you get punished for it. Sometimes people get punished, and sometimes they get rewarded. We're
This
gonna-
is all I have. This is the only strategy I have. I just have to hope it works. I wish I could get a Lelouch on my board.
Be nice, right?
Yeah, it would be nice if my deck had synergy.
So let's see. What do we want to do here? I think the play is to utilize my energy while I have it. So we will Kalen. Gurren lock, but I have a Lelouch, so that will.
Must be nice.
All right. Allow me to have that special ability that we were talking about before, right?
Must block. I think I have to block and,
And it has impact 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's slightly worse snipe. I mean, that's basically just snipe impact, but slightly worse.
Sure. And then I'm going to be able to raid here. 35. When played, I get to draw a card. Okay. And it looks like I will then go to combat and force you to block. Okay. So, Gurren for Gurren, I'll take 1 for the impact. And-
Get.
All right. So, match of mine. So then I will attack with 35.
And I'll block with 4.
Yep. And anytime an attacker attacks, the attacker never loses. The defense has to make sure that it's higher
Yeah.
than this one to make sure it lives. If this was tied, he loses it. It's kind of like what you saw between the 4,000 and 4,000.
Yeah.
But attackers never die, but blockers do, unless there's some other effect. There are some effects where attackers, when attacking, get their power reduced. If your BP gets 0, it's dead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Oh boy, is it another card I can't play?
So as I was saying before, he came out swinging early in the beginning here. Got those extra hits. Sometimes that can actually be a steamroll. Okay, so let's walk through that little process here to those guys at home. You have the phase where you draw for your turn. You then have an option to draw an additional card by using 1 AP.
Yes.
That's only one. Now he's in what's the step phase. So he has the opportunity to push things forward if he
I'm
wants
not
to.
gonna.
Yeah, that's a good energy line right there.
Yeah, I need my energy line, so I can't really.
Mm-hmm. But you decide to take for the draw. Sometimes in the early games, it makes people feel a little good. Sometimes a little scared, because that is an additional card we got to worry about.
Alright. We'll play Harabe, give plus 1,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, 1,000 BP to the end of the turn.
Okay, so you got a 5k swinger. Gonna find it difficult to block that.
And then we'll raid again with
Ooh.
a Barai of my own.
Mm-hmm. You get to draw a card.
Yep. Combat?
Yep.
5.
I'm not blocking that. I don't want to keep my word away. That's good. And nothing. All right.
Man, you've been getting really lucky with these triggers. And I guess 35 you just
I'll
block.
block with a 4k. Yep.
Okay.
You say lucky with these triggers. Nothing's got me anything yet.
I was being sarcastic.
Understandably so. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a combo,
I wish I had those.
right? So first we're going to play Lelouch, and when Lelouch gets played, he says certain creature gets a minus 1,000 when it comes to play. So choose up to one character your opponent's front line. It loses 1,000 BP till end of turn.
Okay.
Then you combo it with this beautiful red card that says sideline a character that has 3,000 power or less. If he had less life, I think it's like 4 less life, I could have been 5,000 or less. But because of Lelouch, I was able to activate the House of, this is unseen yet, the House of Horror here to remove his best creature. And then I'll use my last AP to raid upon
Man,
that.
must be nice to have good cards.
Right? To get my Gawain raid, this character cannot be blocked by characters of 2,000 power or less. When played, all characters on the opponent's front line lose 1,000 BP. So this one is unfortunately down to 25. We'll just mark this as a minus.
Okay.
Until end of turn. So not permanently, this isn't Shanks here, but
Okay.
for the new one here. But now my board is favorable. We'll see what you want to do for attacks. We'll start off simple with 3,500. He's taking it, and do we get a special?
No, we just get this, which is a get.
Okay, not bad. At least you're hitting triggers. Then we'll go for Lelouch is on the board, so impact must be blocked.
Oh god damn. Wait, that's
It's only one plate. It's one plate. I'm sorry, you're right. You're right. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah, I was like,
Do you imagine how powerful that would be? Like, this would be an insta keep here. So it's when played, and it's on here. Yeah, so it's just
does it say till the end of the turn?
your opponent must block this character if able and impact. So they're all combined together. So it no longer has impact.
Wait,
It's
but it
for-
doesn't say till the end of the turn, or does it not?
Says if Lelouch is on your side of the field, this character gains. Your opponent must block this attacks if able and impact 1
Okay, so it just gains.
until end of turn.
Okay, until end of turn.
There's a lot of text in between the impact to describe the impact, so it does say until end of turn right down here.
Okay. Final. I don't have anything for a final.
Okay. While we're on the final topic, Union Arena guys, can you just have this replace itself, please? Like, not have the trigger where it says if this is your last. Like, this should be like guaranteed get another life if you have a final in there. There's only 4 allowed in the deck, so it's not gonna make the game that bad.
Nothing.
All right, so going back, you no longer have the reduction. Go ahead. And here's kind of like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but this is kind of like when you go too big in the beginning, you make your pieces a little vulnerable, so you gotta be careful.
I just don't have anything else.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, I had to. I didn't have much of another choice. God, this deck sucks.
I mean, it is limited.
Okay, I'm going to draw.
Okay.
Doesn't help at all. Okay, we are going to use Power Power of Absolute Obedience,
Ooh,
kill this.
Nice. Okay. Bye-bye.
And that is all my AP for the turn. I'm not even going to bother attacking because you just have something bigger to block with.
Okay.
Pass.
Fair enough.
That was my entire turn.
Yay! All right, so now I'm going to do what they call in the game, and I learned this from you, by the way, so this is your own fault. But it's a very good play. It's a very good play. He's got 1 defender, and I am 3 life. I'm going to start pushing stuff forward
Okay, yeah, can only have 4 characters on board.
in the front here. But this guarantees I get 3 attacks off. So given that that's not a final trigger or a special in the yard, or in his life triggers, I should be able to end the game here.
I have a lot of special triggers, I'll just let you know.
Ooh, all right. I'm looking forward to it.
Or am I bluffing?
You know, are you? Are you?
Am I bluffing out of desperation?
So I will first get my energy back here. So this one I can activate main, switch it to draw. Obviously can't rest it. I will play a 3,000 with step, and then I will give. I will give CC
Impact.
and because Lucia's on the field, it has an impact. But this has plus 2,000 attacks. This is a 3,500.
Okay.
So plus 2k and impact. And that is it for my hands. So we're gonna find out in combat. Can I make it? Let's swing impact first. Here.
Active, gain plus 3,000 BP.
No. Okay. All right. Well, at least this is exactly why you didn't see me attack with this first, because I'd have to worry about that active trigger restanding it. So one of my attacks is going to be negated here. Let's make it worth his while, and we'll attack the highest that you can block. Okay. Then we'll go. I mean, if you get another restand, I'm done. But
I don't know how many of those I have.
let's avoid the special trigger taking out my best one, because you need to kill this for the last attack here. But 35.
Draw.
Okay. And then if it's a final trigger, technically he's got another turn.
But I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah. Let's see. Special.
Special.
Oh, the order that I picked that in. Critical.
All right, GG.
Good games, my man. Thank you so much. All right, let's go get those 2 free packs to give out to everybody. We'll build the wheel real quick, and we'll get our games started on the outside to finish off this tournament. So, thank you so much for being here today, guys. We're going to get that free pack coming your way in just a moment. We'll be, well, as soon as it gets to the table, right back.
This deck looks not.
It's all right. I mean, it's limited. This is that's the gambit with them. You don't know what you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, and we are here for the 2-pack giveaway. Yeah, excuse me. Now, just to let you guys know, we are still in the middle of running this tournament, so we'll be doing stuff on the side. I've got to get some recordings for some box openings here, so everything's going to be kind of done outside the studio. But I did want to get those 2 packs, as always promised, every single time you guys show up. No, I don't have the community box. I was not thinking ahead. I forgot to grab 2 from the community box. So 2 today are going to be from Code Geas. So actually, I don't have any animated. They're on the table. So the 2 Code Geas packs are going to be on the table. We're going to find out real soon which who our 2 winners are from the people playing today and you who have been joining us live stream. So I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you very much for hitting that exclamation point join. And let's see who our first winner is. The wheel is set. Let's hit that refresh so no one thinks it's rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. That's 3 refreshes, guys. Let's find out.
For your pleasure.
Yeah, right. Our first winner of the day is Divine Lotus. Hey, congratulations, congratulations. Can you show the door? Appreciate you. All right, congratulations, Divine Lotus. Pack number 1. I gotta get that off. So, what's up? Gotta get that. All right, let's see his top pack and see what he gets. Open it up for us, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, those don't stick as well as I'd want them to, but at least we can keep those together. See?
AP pack.
Oh, it's an AP pack? Oh. Well, maybe it's a foil. Maybe it's a foil. Let's still roll them. Let's find out.
C2. This guy. Femia. Sayaka. Suzaku. Cornelia. Barai Kai. Siegfried. Colin Kozuki. Military buildup. Deck up.
And foil, non-foil?
Non-foil.
All right, well, got it out of the way. Divine, congratulations. You can't beat free. Let's get to the second winner of the day and our last pack before we call the stream, because I have to get back to streaming some One Piece and getting some other content and box openings, guys. We got a lot of fun stuff coming your way. So, our last pack giveaway for the evening is... Really? Back-to-back Midnight Witch. All right. Congratulations to Midnight Witch. Hopefully this will make them feel a bit better since their car broke down and made things a little bit difficult for them. All right, let's get back to the table. And Midnight, let's see what you win. Go ahead.
All right.
You're up, buddy. Let's go. Let's see what we got. You can't watch that. We're 3 seconds behind on that tablet. Or like 10 seconds behind, I think.
All right. Could be anything.
Okay.
Jeremiah.
It's a card.
It is a card.
Yeah, I think there are quite a few of those.
Seen so much of this stuff today.
Now you're saying more.
All right. And
Super rare.
super rare. Nice. All right. I think she'll love that. All right, let's go back to me real quick here. Just want to say thank you very much to everybody. I appreciate you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Close the door. Sorry, guys. It sounds really weird, but every time someone tries to jump to the studio without knocking so you can find out if we're live, so you don't actually keep that non-royalty free music that's playing back there, that can get me in a lot of trouble. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're going to get ourselves ready for the other recordings. Thank you guys for joining us. Tomorrow, unfortunately, because of those car issues, we won't be able to go live with Divine. I'm going to look to see if I can set up something for the simulator that we have for Kisanagate, or what's that? The simulator that's out for Union Arena. I'm going to try and play with that, see if I can go live, give you guys a couple games, show you what I'm working with. Maybe you see some of my Going and Friends, some Boogie Woogie from my Total Annihilation deck, and get some of that gameplay in there. And of course, 2 free packs. But other than that, thank you for joining us today, and stay tuned. The next guaranteed is going to be Monday, where we do One Piece coverage for this Yamato Cup that we're going to be doing in just a short time. Thanks, Porter.